Hello, Stampin' friends. This is Monica Gibberti with Stampin' with Monica, and welcome to another Facebook Live. It's day 4 in the holiday mini catalog kickoff event, and we are going to wait a few seconds to see if everybody's feeds get populated, and then we're going to start. In the meantime, I hope you had a very good day here in Stafford, Virginia. Right now it's raining, or at least around my house it is raining. And let me introduce myself to those of you that don't know me. This is Monica Gibberti with Stampin' with Monica, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Stafford, Virginia, as I said. And tonight, I will show you 2 projects in our series of catalog kickoff of 7 days of Facebook Lives, showing you a few of the products that are included in the mini catalog. So we are going to feature the product that are included at page 14 and 15 of the mini catalog. And right now we can open the catalog because it's live for everybody. And let me grab the actual products so I can show you everything that we are using. So we're focusing on the mix and match ephemera part of the catalog right here. So we have the Greetings for You mix and match ephemera pack, and these are stickers, actually stickers. They have words, sentiments, greetings, all holiday. And then we have the Christmas greetings mix and match specialty cards and envelopes. And we're also going to use the Christmas tags and more 6x6 designer series papers. So let me show you everything here. So from here we have our product that are the, as I said, the Greetings for You. There are a total of 6 sheets, and if I'm not mistaken, you have 3 of each because they're not all the same, okay? So you have these beautiful embossed, gold embossed. So this one will say, Happy Christmas, merry and bright, from our house to yours, season greetings, and different ways. And we have joy. Actually, let's do this joy like that. So these are the 2 kinds that you have, 3 of each, okay? Because they're not all different. You have 3 of each. Now, what did I want to say? Now we have, I'm going to show you the pack of the cards and envelopes. Let's put this to the side. The cards and envelopes are a pack of 10 cards and 10 envelopes with 2 different colors. One is, what color would you think this is? Garden green and probably granny apple green. Does it say? Crumb cake and garden green. There you go. And gold. So this is in garden green, and then you have in crumb cake. You also have the envelopes that have the flap already decorated, and you'll have for each of that. Okay, so a pack of 10, so 5 and 5, and then you have your envelopes. And then we have our designer series paper, and this is a little bit different. You have a total of 36 sheets, but it says here we have 8, we have 4 different designs, because obviously, and the designs, but then you get 8 of each of the pages, plus you have 2 each of 2 pre-cut designs. Okay, so I'm going to show you. This is pattern number 1, And then we have, let's see, pattern number 2. Let's take it out. And then we have pattern number 3. Okay, let me just move away. I'll keep this to the side. So this pattern that you can use whichever way, this pattern, and then we have this pattern right here. Then I'm going to show you the other side, obviously, because there's double-sided. And then we have, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing 1. Let's see if I can grab them out, because we're supposed to have 5 patterns. This I showed you. And then we're going to flip through. I should have taken these out, but in the meantime, you can see. Okay, that, I know I should have another one. No, 4 patterns. Oh my golly. And then you have the stickers, or not stickers, die cuts that I put in the back right here. I was just thinking of. And so you have 2 of each for a total of 4. Okay, because it's 4 different patterns, 8 sheets each, and then 2 sheets each of these, so for a total of 4. And then we have these patterns. I'm gonna do this and like that. Okay, I already used some because of the product, or what we're gonna do tonight. Let me flip this around and show you the patterns on the other side. Okay, and 4. So these are one side and these are on the other side. I love these because this will allow you to make tags as well, as it is shown here at page 15. So why reinvent the wheel when you have beautiful samples? Okay, so welcome everybody. I forgot what's going on. For those of you that are new, this is the day 4 of my catalog kickoff, and we also are giving away prizes. And in order to get enter into the daily prizes, you need to put hashtag freebies in the comments. And what I do, I collect all the names that I see that I've posted the hashtag, and then I put it in the wheel of names, and then I draw a name. And the winner from last night is Elise. I don't know if she's here. Let me say hi to all my beautiful friends here. I see Sharon, I see Bess, and then I also saw, who is that? Because, you know, my phone is, and then Joyce is watching. So welcome everybody, and if you're popping on, let me know. Make sure that you do your hashtag freebies if you want to enter in the giveaway. So what Elise is getting is a sampling of paper, because I told you I'm in the process of cleaning out my studio / basement, because I'm going to have work done, rebuilt. So the less I have to move, the better it is for me. So this is a sampling of this. What was it? Let's remember. I can tell you which one it was. It was the Friends of the Ocean Designer Series paper. So a sampling of that, and some of these beautiful embellishments right there that I had leftovers. But these can be used for anything. So that is set aside. I know where Elise lives. So there you go. And hello, Beth, and everybody else. Thank you so much. Okay. So the other thing that I need to remember, 7 different people will be winning the daily giveaway. And at the end of the videos, there's going to be one person that will win the grand prize, and that will be all the prize will be all the projects that we have done throughout the lives. And in order to get entered, you need to share. And let me know that you shared, because sometimes I don't see where you shared it because of your privacy setting on your profile, Facebook profile. And then you want to you know, invite your friends and comment and like and all the good stuff. So that helps me, and then will help you with your entries for the grand prize. Okay, so let's get going because I don't want to take too much of your time. Tonight, the two projects are no stamping because we're using the greetings for you and all of this. Okay, I've done most of my prepping already, so it should be a fairly quick live because I don't want to keep you too long. And I really appreciate everybody popping on and watching the live or watching the replay. Okay, the first project is going to be a card, and these are the supplies that we are using. So this is the card base, and these are the usually when we have these mix and match packs, these are a little bit larger than our regular, so 4 1/4 by 6 1/4. Okay, look at this beautiful pattern already embossed, and the inside is just white, but it's all front and back. And then you can also choose to use this paper, not to use it for the cards, but to use it to make different cards if you want to. Okay, so there's versatility in this. Then we have basic white insert. We have a panel for the front, a panel from the inside. And what I've done, I've taken, and I showed it to you, but let me take it out here. Oh, boys, where did I put it? Let me see, because I took out the sample right there. So this is where I got the piece. Okay, so you can trim it down, and whatever I have left, so this one can be reused to create another card. And the back is like that. So that is that. Okay. And then we have 4 strips of gold to bring it in the gold. And that is all. And then this is one of the ephemera or die cuts from the two special pages. And so we're going to use that. Easy peasy, nice and easy. So we are going to do this. Embellishments that we're using the Rare Red ribbon that we used. That is part of the, what is the name of the suite? Tradition of Christmas. And then we're also using the embellishments that goes with that, the embellishment that go. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the ribbon, and the ribbon has a little shimmer on one side and plain on the other. So I'm going to just do this, okay, my usual way of saving ribbon, okay, and we're going to put this one down. And yet again, these don't like me at all, and I think there's something wrong with the case that I'm using, because I keeps on. There we go. That goes over there. That goes over there. I'm gonna make sure that everything is straight from the front. Not really, but we can fix it, right? Voila. Okay. Then I'm going to grab a few dimensionals, whatever I have left on this one, and then use a brand new, somewhat brand new. So for those of you that have the catalog, what is your must-have or your favorite product in the catalog, or even the online exclusives? Because the first few projects that we designed, they were from the online exclusives, and I'm going to show you the projects at the end, so then you'll know what you might win if you are so lucky. Okay, I'm going to put this one right here, kind of center it, top and bottom, left to right, there. Then I am going to layer this one. Not that the ribbon you can see much, but I could have probably, let me trim this one a bit. Let me do a little bit of a trimming so we can see a little bit more of the ribbon. So this measures 3.5, and we're gonna go 3 3/8. So I'm gonna cut off of here a bit, and then off of here a little bit, like such. And then I'm gonna shorten this, that this is 4 3/4, and that will be like that, so we can see a little bit. Also we have a detailed PDF tutorial. So if you would like to receive all the projects, the supplies to recreate all the projects that we're showing, okay, you can do so by placing a $50 order by Sunday the 7th, and that will, your $50 qualify for you to receive a packet in the mail with all the pieces to recreate the projects, and also you will get a PDF tutorial, and that will be detailed with pictures and individual instructions for each of the projects. Okay, unless, or you can just you say, I don't want the projects, but I want just the PDF. The PDF will be $25 because you have 7 different projects. Okay, so we have that. We have done that. What else do we need to do? It would be helpful if I had my sample so I can see what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so we are now grabbing ribbon, and I'm not gonna run the ribbon underneath. I'm just gonna do bunny ears like this and like this. Okay, and voila. And then I can fix this one a bit and turn it and flip it like that. Okay, and then make this one presentable. I'm going to trim it, and now let's see, I can pull a bit and I can pull a bit. I need this one a little bit shorter. Come on, voila. So now, instead of going under there, I'm going to take my mini glue dot. Hello, Nancy. Thank you. I love making bows, so it's nice. And they're easy peasy. Nice and easy. There we go. Our bow is going to get stuck right there, partially on the ribbon and partially on the card. I'm going to trim just this end and this end right here. Voila. Okay, so the front is done. When we are going, well, we can put these on. So we're going to go with these beautiful granny apple green colors. I'm going to go down here, and then we're going to add a little bit of the red or slash cherry cobbler. We're going to go with a little bit of gold right there, and then we're going to go with another red right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember odd numbers. Okay, now what are we going to do? Oh, I forgot. See? Why do I have these? Let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. I think I can. Oh yeah, this was supposed to be going like this, and I'm gonna try to make it work. Watch me make magic, maybe, or make a mess. I don't know. Could be a mess or could be not. So I'm gonna go like that. and press down. And then I'm gonna go, I was rushing. So this might be different from my sample. So now you're gonna say, Monica, what are you doing? I'm trying to fix my mistake. So 1, 2, 3, where's the other one? I should have, oh, there you, and then let's see if this can go somewhere. See, I'm gonna make it work. I didn't want to pull this one up, but I ought to do it because I cannot do, let's see. I can even do only 2. What do you think? I'm gonna trim this. Let's pretend. At least this is simple and easy. That is the easy peasy version. Grab the pack and make your own. Okay, so for this one, I'm just gonna put 2 because I don't want to ruin anything else. I don't want to undo everything. Basically, this should have been the first step. Okay, so let's pretend. Oh, there you go. It works anyways. Or I can even do, look, I can cheat. I can cheat. Can I cheat? Yes, I can. I can cheat and put this one and this one over here and nobody would know. See? I'm gonna do just like that. Look. Actually, I'm gonna put this one that is longer. Yep, if I do that, it looks like there's a long string. Shh, don't say anything to anybody. Because then I'm going to show you what it was supposed to be looking like. So I'm going to put this one like this. Okay. And then this one is going to be like that. There. What do you think? Is that pretty much? Yeah. So we're not going to say anything to anybody. And we're going to put adhesive. And we're going to stick it like that. Okay. And we're going to trim it. Well, the secret is going to get out pretty soon because this video is going to go on YouTube. So everybody's going to say, oh, Monica, you're messy. But there's always a way to fix. So there's never a mistake when you craft. Always opportunity to embellish or to be creative. There you go. Nobody knows. So let's imagine there. So that is the front. For the inside, it's going to be easy. We're going to glue this one down. Obviously, if you wanted to stamp, you can stamp, but we're not stamping. We are just putting, and this time I can do it this way or I can do it, let's do it this way, like the sample says. Okay, and we are going to put a little bit of adhesive here. And then you'll watch me finish this. So we're going to follow pretty much what the idea is on the front. I'm going to trim this. Okay, and we're going to trim this. And then we're going to take this little jingle bells from the die cuts, remember. We're going to put them here. Tonight I'm going to show you 2 projects, okay? So this is number 1. Hopefully I won't be as messy for the other one, but you know, you need to be creative in a way, right? Judy. Yeah, it's out. My messy my messy crafting. And now we need to choose a sentiment from our sheet. And in my original, I did, because where is mine? Let me grab it. Because there's a sheet that I did not use, that I used already. So we're going to grab this. And we're going to grab more sentiment. So on here, you can do Happy Christmas, Merry and Bright. I think I'm going to do Merry and Bright, or Happy Christmas, the same as what I did in my original. Which one I want? Oh, this is different. So I'm going to do Merry Christmas like this. And remember, I told you that these are stickers, right? So you can stick them down, peel them off and stick it down, and that will be flat. But you know me, so I'm going to show you the flat in my original, but I'm going to cheat. Okay? I'm going to cheat because I am the queen of what? Dimensionals. Okay? So this is the card, inside and outside. This is the original. See how I grabbed the Merry Christmas up here, Happy Christmas, and I used the sticker and put it down flat. And that is what you have right here, okay? So, for those of you that would like to receive the supplies to recreate the projects, please know that the card front will be all different, okay? It will not be exactly like the one we created, because we don't have enough in a packet, so we're trying to use a packet, and so you might get different images here, as well as also whichever sentiment you want to use, and also whichever sentiment we have available, and also would be the case for the die cut. And then you have your beautiful envelope where you're going to put it inside and coordinates. Look at that. These are easy peasy. You can put 10 cards together in no time. Okay? Because the pack has 10. So that is our project number 1. And then project number 2, because of what it shows here on the pages, you can create tags with this pattern. Okay, you can cut those and create tags. Okay, so we're going to do that as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to take one of the, I already done it. So I took half, because I'm making 2, I took half of one card front and I cut it down in half and trim it down to the size that I wanted. So obviously you can make tags bigger than this, bigger than what I'm going to show you. You can even cut this one in half and just use that part, but this is all trimmed down and these are the parts. So what we have here, we have the piece of the card front, okay? Then I took this pattern right here. You can do it this way if you want to, but we're going to do it this way. Because when you cut out, you have this one in the back, okay? You can use this one as well. Whatever you want, but we're going to do it this way. Then we're going to grab our rounding corner, and you can do this with a handheld punch if you have it. This is retired, and this is one of the best round corners, and so this is going to stick with me. But you can use a a circle punch if you want to. What else? But also there are corner rounders. So this would be our tag. Okay. We're going to poke a hole, and I have this handy dandy tool, and I'm going to hold them together and bing, poke a hole in there. Okay, then we are taking ribbon, and this is how much I'm gonna cut off, like this. Thank you, Bess. I'll have to watch the replay so I can catch the beginning. Yes, it will be here, but remember, right? You can always watch the replays on YouTube, because that's where they're going to stay forever. I just, every day I receive notice from Facebook saying, oh, your video that was done such and such date is going to be deleted today. I say, okay. I already have it on my YouTube channel, so please go ahead. No, I'm not saying that, but you know, that's what they do, because they need to make room. So you see what I did? I went through there and here. So we have a nice, this is how I like to see it. You could do it this way, or you could do it this way. Mine is going to be this way. And gently you can pull and make it look pretty if you want to. There. Then to this, because it's me, or you can just leave it like it is, I am going to put 1 and 2 dimensionals, so it will stay there. And there we go. Then from the die cut, let's see if there's a, from the die cut, does it show here? I could take out the thing, but there's a little wreath, and that will be this. And then we're adding a 2-inch circle punch. Okay, so we are gluing this one together. Another way of making tags, easy peasy, nice and easy. Okay, then I am going to attach this one right there. Stay within the width there. 1 and 2. Voila. And this is gonna go like this, because I don't want to see any of the adhesive there. Just realize that. Okay, so we have this, and then we're gonna grab the sentiment. And in my original, I used "'Tis the season to be jolly." Fa la 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 la. Where did I put it? The one that I used. Let's see if I'm blind. This is Miriam Bright. I cannot, oh, here. This is Seasons. And I'm going to do exactly the same. Or Season Greetings if you wanted to, but I'm going to do this. And this time, I'm going, yet again, let's see if I pop it up. I'm going to pop it up. Even though, like, you can see here, you can peel it off. You can peel it off and put dimensionals. We can do that. Peel it off. Peel it off, Monica. Peel. There we go. I don't have nails. Voila. And then you can go flat, but you know me. I like my stuff popped up. And then if this is too sticky, you can grab the, you can do this. Stick it in here. Or you can use the, what is the name of it? The embossing buddy from the embossing toolkit. And then you can rub it so it won't be as sticky. But it doesn't really matter, because we're putting this. And then we're going to grab a few. One thing that you should have when you watch me craft, you should know that I love my dimensionals. There we go. So now I'm going to peel this one off. And then I'm going to show you the other version of the tag. And then you'll be the judge of what you like the best. So there we go. This would be the season. Ta-da! And then we're going to embellish it with our, which color should I do on this one? It's red and gold. This is crooked somewhat. Let's see. I'm gonna do, let's see if gold pops. Yeah, I'm gonna do a different version, so then you have that. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a little one. Nope, I'm gonna do multicolor. On here, I'm gonna do the gold. There, ta-ta, and then let's see if I put a green. No, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do another red down here. Okay, let's make this pretty. Okay, cut this like that. So then you have tonight's projects. So this is what I did tonight. Okay, and this is what I did as a sample, and this is the sample that is going to be in the tutorial. As you can see, 2 different patterns, embellishments. This is the season. This is flat, and this is raised with dimensionals. So we have these 2. And then where did I put the sample of the cards? Because I have a mess here that you don't even know. Here. And that will be, so I'm going to show you what the samples would be in the tutorial. It will be these 2. Now, I told you that, but you can also do it this way. Because, or do it this way. And remember, you will get different patterns of paper and such. Let me grab the samples of everything that we have done so far. Let's see. So the first night, we featured the Gathering Together suite of products from the online exclusives. Then we did Halloween, another online exclusives with the spooky Halloween there with the little technique. And then last night, we did this beautiful card from the Traditions of Christmas. Right? And then we have these tonight. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 projects, but we still have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. 3 more lives with 3 different projects and 3 different set of products to show you. Okay? Yes, it is, right? So remember, if you would like to receive these, what you have to do, if you're interested, and I'm saying this either for somebody that is live now or somebody that is going to watch, with a $50 order, minimum order before shipping and tax, the whole shebang, you know that. The deal, you get the supplies. So here you will get whatever I told you different. Here we get all the supplies done. You will put your sentiments because we cannot send anything pre-stamped. In this case, we're not stamping anything or anything in here, but everything will be done, the die cuts, and this one you get the pieces. You can do that, and the label, and you can stamp whatever, and you can also do your own blending. So these are pretty neutral in a sense that you can even use the stuff that you have at home, use a different background if you want, or just emboss the basic white if you don't want to stamp on it. So you have it. These are the projects, and I hope you are enjoying these videos, and I thank you for popping on or watching the replay. And remember what you have to do, hashtag freebies if you want to get entered into the drawing. Okay? And Elise, you didn't catch the beginning of the video, but you were the winner of the drawing, and this is what you're getting, a sampling of the paper and the embellishments there. So I'm going to put it in my pile of stuff to be mailed, picked up, or delivered. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow, same place, same time, 7:30 for another beautiful project. Okay, bye-bye.